right now. Anyway, welcome in, new people, old people, wherever you are. We are going to be doing some fun stuff. The party just got done, almost dying, and they're going to be heading back to try to figure out and make sense of what this mess is. So, let me go ahead and read the session summary from last session, real quick. So, the party started in Rishali, all gathered to the Adventurers Guild for various reasons, all signing up for a competition that promised rich reward. After some time, Hubjub, not pronounced Hubjub, Hubjub, the guildmaster, announced that teams would be randomly assigned as groups of 6, with our party being randomly placed together. They sat down and got acquainted with each other before Hubjub came up to introduce himself, sneakily stealing items from each of the party members. He provided details about the quest they were assigned, that being go into the ancient forest to the west and retrieve the most interesting artifact they could. If they won the contest, they would be eligible for the elections coming up with a guild sponsorship, 200 gold, and then Hubjub also promised the triple fudge chocolate chip brownie to the victor, but was persuaded up to 2 of said brownies by Kalnier. As Hubjub was about to leave, he revealed the loot that he had stolen and crafted a precariously made Jenga tower with their items, which the party dismantled with expertise. They then spoke to Sylvia, their receptionist, to acquire a few health potions. The chat summoned a minor familiar, a dog or a jackalope, nobody really knew, and Kareth asked how much its hide would be worth before being stopped. Kaya befriended this familiar. As they left, they passed through the glass carousel and avoided the majority of merchants, except they met Penelope Huggins, a meat vendor who called everyone dearie and sold them some chicken and sandworm meat. Kalnier offered chicken cook-off at a later date. Seraphina later saw that several people from the guild had passed them already, and they were proceeding out towards the forest. They traveled for the rest of the day, and the night passed with no incident. The next day also seemed to pass with no incident, but as they entered the forest, a few people were afflicted by the forest atmosphere, which numbed the senses. The forest, eerily quiet and no animal life, offered no respite to the occupants after traveling another day. They set up camp for the night. Aaron set up an alarm around the camp. Kalnier and Seraphina saw a creeping fog come through, and they find that they had lost a gold piece. Nobody else saw or witnessed this. After the first watch, the camp was ambushed by bandits after a tense and heated battle where Kalnier accidentally knocked out Cog, the summoned familiar. They defeated the attackers and take 2 of the bandits captive, to Kareth's objections. They identified themselves as No Not Nolan and Captain Confusing Carl. They were tasked with following the party and taking them out by a guy with a scar on his face, somewhat tall, Asmar, shining blue eyes. Party finds an iron key on the bandit captain. The captain complained that the guildmaster promises brownies for tasks, but he never delivered, even though he had never completed the task. The bandits mentioned the ruins that seemed to have a magical box surrounding it before leading them to the camp where the key is used to a chest that had items and gold in it. In exchange for letting them go, they will show the camp for where they came from. The captain and the bandit changed their names to Honest Himothy and Promising Parish to honor their new lives dedicated to learning how to tie knots and live an honest life. They let the former bandits go. After a long rest, the party traveled south towards the ruins, where they find the nature there is more twisted and corrupted. Skeletal remains and rusted and ruined weapons litter the ground and trees. They came to the ruins, danced with fog, and find a barrier with arcane runes floating on it. Kareth shoots an eldritch blast at the barrier, causing it to immerse a burst of energy, sending everyone back into the tree line. The party hears stoning scraping on stone as a stone guardian emerged from the fog, glowing lightly before passing through the barrier and attacking. After a good fight, Nemel rips the core out of the guardian. The party finishes it off. As they begin to celebrate their victory, they hear more guardians approaching the barrier, both significantly larger, one holding a spear and the other a bow, and the party retreats into the forest, and that's where we're starting.
Great.
Yay.
Lots and lots of stuff here. And you guys should be able to see the VTT now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Don't be shy.
Yay!
Kara says, "Hey guys, that was really difficult, really hard. We almost died."
Give us a second. You're so impatient.
That was unpleasant. They had like
It was-
axe-proof armor on or something.
And it was
Yes,
your
good-
fault.
Couldn't seem to get a good hit on them.
Well, I mean, they were stone, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
You're right.
Yeah. At least we get something. of
Hopefully the
value.
next ones we find are made of wood.
So,
Somebody-
Namel, what did you pull out?
It looks like a stone, obviously glowing. Looks like a star.
So the core you pulled out seems
Mhm.
to have runes etched into it.
What is it? Something I can read? What's the
Nobody
language?
has the language proficiency to read it.
No, I wouldn't. I didn't specialize in that.
Trust
So
me, I
we
checked,
take
none
that
of you-
hunk of
Yep.
sparkling orb and get a brownie.
I mean,
Yeah,
do we
but
really
that's-
want to hand over something like that to the person that stole all of our weapons?
I mean, he's promising brownies
And gold.
and brownies. Cool brownies. They sound amazing, if I do say so.
I don't know. I
I
prefer my
honestly-
brownies. No caramel.
I think we're kind of
A
out of
triple
options
fudge?
here.
Does this sparkly thing look magical by any chance?
What, the core?
Yeah.
You could assume it's magical.
Is this something we've ever, I guess, had knowledge of? Like, is this something we've maybe known about beforehand, or
None of you would know about it.
no? Okay. Hmm.
Well, either we start to head back and use that as our actual entry for the contest, or we continue on looking for more.
I think this would be more than enough for all of us. I'd say we should go back.
I agree. As far as this taxing, and we have had a hard time with one of those. Not sure what's gonna happen if all of those turn on us.
Well, I think so long as we don't go back, we'll be okay.
Maybe it's time to collect our bounty.
I think so too.
Yes, we can.
Well, I think that might be the majority. What do you think, Kalnier?
I mean, the note says something about the smugglers, right? We didn't run into any of those. Just a couple pathetic bandits.
Did you want to go searching for them?
I mean, we could do a little quick search if we don't find nothing to start heading back, or if we do, see if there's something maybe a little extra. We're closer to
mind
it
searching.
than
Did he give us a time limit?
You guys were not given any specific time limit. It's just whoever retrieves the most interesting thing gets guild sponsorship and gold. I mean, obviously, he's not going to wait around forever, but, you know.
Mhm.
It's also at least like a 2-day journey from the city to the smugglers, so...
Yeah, so, I mean, you imagine, like, it's probably, the time limit's probably about a week.
Okay. So, we have a little bit of extra time that we could go search.
Yes, I do think that we should go searching around.
Then I guess...
I'm for it.
Where
Does
should we?
Does anybody remember the way out?
No.
East. North, east, north.
This way.
The ruins
This
were
way.
north.
Doing...
So then wouldn't we have to go south?
Maybe like southwest?
I'll admit directions aren't my strong suit.
But we could try southwest.
I think we should go southwest, like Serafina said.
That should lead us back.
Okay.
You guys keep saying directions.
Alright. Okay, let me go ahead and roll some dice here.
Well, that's not great.
Roll to myself.
No.
Whatever it is, we throw Kayrith at it.
Well, you guys hear a whole bunch of rustling all around you.
Oh god, I mean,
Hold on, it could just be a rabbit.
I don't think it's Cog. He's
Is it-
actually right here in my arms right now.
He's not a rabbit, it could be another rabbit.
Can I
does the
roll a
rustling
perception?
sound large?
It sounds like it's not animal.
And
I wonder if it could be honest Timothy.
if it is, he's gonna be dead.
That's true.
Can I do a perception check?
Absolutely.
I can help you. I'm proficient, I believe. That should give you advantage.
It's very clear that somebody's watching you.
Can we see them?
Do I have any idea of like the direction?
You do see movement from over here.
Oh,
Okay. Then I'm gonna point and say, over there.
The tree?
There's something in the tree. Or someone. But I don't necessarily really want to go check it out.
I got it.
Alright.
Very
Well,
slowly
go ahead and
follow.
stop right there and roll for initiative.
oh my.
Fantastic.
Everyone needs to stop where they're at and roll for initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that's gonna be the highest I roll all night.
Nice.
Okay, did everyone roll? Do I need to roll for Kareth?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I suppose I need to roll for Kareth.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. And there's gonna be 5 arrows coming out. 2 are gonna be directed at Kalnier. 1's at Serafina. And 1's at Aaron, 1's at Nemel. So, first two. That one misses. That one also. Hang on. Am I just cursed with the 2s again? Never mind. Okay.
Yes.
So, 16 to hit on Seraphina.
Let me just check.
15 to hit on Aaron. And 11 to hit on Namel.
The 16 hit.
Okay.
I have the worst luck. Fine, okay.
So you take 5 piercing damage and 6 poison damage.
Oh.
We're all gonna die, just so you know.
Let's see. You said 5 piercing damage and then
6 poison damage.
6 poison damage? Yeah, I'm just gonna say Seraphina just drops unconscious.
So wait, did Namel, you said Namel was 11 to hit,
Yes.
right? Okay. Yeah, Namel also falls conscious.
Oh, are you both down?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Yeah.
did we have a long rest?
Did
No.
you guys level up?
No. I did,
Do
Do we
but
get HP back when we level up?
You should.
Yeah, but like you.
oh, we do?
Yeah, you're supposed to. It's like,
Well, I mean,
Oh, okay, then wait.
you said that the HP didn't really count until we took a long rest.
Shit, I didn't mean to do that.
I was
So
saying we don't.
oh, you guys leveled up.
Okay,
okay,
then
let
never
me
mind.
fix
Still
that.
up. Wait, I'm still up then.
Even then, like you started at 14. You should have, you still have 3 HP.
Okay, then yeah, I'm still up then.
So when we level up, we pretty much
Get a full
we heal
reset.
all the way?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Okay, wait, let me heal myself. Okay, I'm good. Thank God.
Hey, out,
Okay, good.
out. Okay. And with that, 3 more shots are gonna. Well, I guess let's go ahead and. These guys all reveal where they're at, roughly. But you see that the arrows come from these locations.
Great.
Good gracious.
Mm.
A, D, and C are gonna try to fire off a second shot. So 1 on Namel, 1 on Aaron, and 1 on Kalnier.
Okay.
A misses Kalnier. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make it nice and easy. A misses Nemel, because I think Kalnier can actually afford to take a hit here, not Nemel.
Just a little bit.
Thank
And
you.
then Aaron also misses. So does a 20 hit Kalnier?
I wish it didn't.
7 plus 3, so 10 total damage.
We.
And now it's Zaya's turn. Make sure your HP is at
All
full.
right.
They did not shoot at you, so your HP should be full right now.
Yes, it is. I guess I will. Cast my actual first spell and do magic missile at
Oh, hang on, Namel, why did you take damage?
I did. I didn't.
What? Why did you take damage? You shouldn't have been hit. Your AC is 17.
Oh, the death save? That was an accident. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you should be at full HP right now. You didn't get hit.
Earlier when we initially, so you changed it?
Yeah, no. So everyone should have started in this area at full HP.
Okay.
So you
But
would
what
not have
about
gotten
when
hit.
you? So earlier when you were rolled the 11, you
Yes, that's a
were
2
doing
hit,
that. Oh,
which misses
my
because your
bad.
AC is 17.
Okay. 14.
Bigger number beats smaller number.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I thought you said damage.
No, it's a 2 hit.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay. All right, I've never done spells on D&D Beyond before, so I'm going to go straight for, like, can I see them?
Yeah, no, they basically
Ish.
revealed where they are.
Oh, okay, good. Well, that was dumb. I guess Spy B.
Okay.
I'm going to. Wow. And do I do it more than once or just the once?
That's okay. That's damage. That's not to hit. So,
I think that
Yeah,
magic.
there's
oh,
no
yeah, so
that
ma-
magic
yes,
missile
yeah,
just
so ma-
hits.
Yeah,
yes,
ma-
yeah,
magic.
missile just hits. So
Yeah.
Okay, and does it only do once or do I do it more than once?
what does it say?
Oh well, I guess it helps if I hit the right button.
So on your spells, magic missile.
3 glowing darts. Each dart strikes a creature of your choice. Deals 1d4 plus 1
So are
force
you
damage.
hitting B with all of them, or are you
Yes.
hitting? Okay, so then you got to roll 2 more times.
Okay.
So 7 total plus
And 10. Or no,
11.
11.
So 11 damage total to Spy B. Okay.
Yes.
All
I
right.
did something.
Aaron, you're up.
Okay. That was quite some damage on Spike.
And make sure you use your spell slots.
Yes. It is marked.
I'm gonna shoot at Spy B.
Okay.
But before that, I am gonna put Hunter's Mark on him. Bonus action. Oh my god. Oh no.
That
Oh
hits.
my god. That was a free on my screen, but I'll take it.
Okay.
That's 13.
All right. Well, you knock Spy B out of the tree, and he's gonna fall prone out of the tree. He's gonna take 1 falling damage.
Great. And that's my turn.
Okay. Nemel, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to Spicy.
He is up in the tree.
He's up in the tree.
He is up in the tree.
So can I get up in the tree?
Sure.
Okay. Wow, I don't know if I can do this.
He's about 10 feet in the air.
10 feet. Okay. I guess I'll get up there and then attempt to. Let me move myself. So I can put myself there, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so you can put yourself down there in order to climb the. You can try to climb the tree, or you could try to knock the branch and get him out.
I guess I'll try to knock the branch. What do I need to do, I guess, in order to do that?
Go ahead and do a strength check.
Okay. 1 second. A strength check.
Yeah.
21.
You're able to knock him out of the tree.
Okay, and then
He's gonna fall down to
And
the
I can-
ground. And he's
Okay.
gonna fall prone, and he's gonna take 2 falling damage.
2 fall damage. Okay, and I can still move to him, correct? Like I can still
Yeah. So it's,
keep that distance.
yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna be basically you can go to right there. Is pretty much your full distance.
Okay, and then I will hit him with a. Let me take
Your
a look.
action was to get him out of the tree, unless you have a
Oh,
second.
that was my
attack.
action. Okay, I guess that's it for my turn then.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, E, seeing that you just knocked him out of the tree, is gonna try to shoot at you. With a 12 to hit, which misses.
Thank God.
All right. All right, Kalnier, you're up.
All right. I assume A is also in the tree.
He is in the tree.
Cool. I'm going to rage, get right under him, and try to shake him loose.
You're just gonna hack down
Strength
the tree.
check as well.
Yep. You guys just take your axe and just cleave the tree down, have it fall on top of him.
Good God.
If the tree shakes, but he's holding firm.
All right. I'll see him next turn then.
All right. Well, Spy B is gonna use up all of his movement to stand up, and he's gonna shoot at Aaron. The 14 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Okay.
Slightly.
All right. Kareth, rather angry. He's gonna run in this direction, and he's gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast at Spy E here. Let's see. That does hit. Does max damage 13. Nice. He's gonna...
Ouch.
and knocks him out of the tree. So he's gonna take 4 falling damage. And he is prone. Now it's Seraphina's turn.
I'm just trying to be doing some measurement here. Okay, so I can actually do that for once. Alright. So, can I get a con save from Spicy?
Spicy con save. You got a 2.
Okay, perfect. But I can actually be using this. So I actually need to be rolling something because, actually I get a choice. Wait, I'm just trying to be remembering, like, how to actually just do the... Oh, right. I guess because I need to actually roll a d8.
Well, on your spells, you should be able to roll the damage.
It's not technically a spell, it's from my channel divinity.
Okay.
Which I'm not exactly sure if that one does apply to... Because, like, it doesn't technically, like, give me the option to be rolling from, like, there.
Well, okay, so are you doing the Divine Spark?
Yes.
Okay. So you can take your pick between necrotic or radiant damage.
I'm gonna do necrotic.
Okay. So go ahead and roll
But
damage.
also... Huh?
Go ahead and roll
Yeah,
damage.
I'm gonna be for d8. Which I believe that one should work. So that's only 5 damage.
Okay. And then, well, you see Spicy, like, his face starts, like, has a bit of blue creeping up his face as he takes this necrotic damage.
Okay.
Alright. A's gonna be like, get out of here, dumb bastard. He's gonna try to, like, swing his short sword at you.
At Nemo?
No, at Kalnier.
Okay.
But he's stuck in the tree, so he can't really do much of anything. He's just freaking out. D's gonna be like, "All right, I don't like the look of this guy. He just blasted my buddy out of the tree with a lightning bolt of some sort. So I'm gonna shoot him at Kalnier. Oh." And he's dreadfully embarrassed because he just absolutely misses and whiffs everything. And he takes 3 embarrassment damage. He shoots himself in the foot. And he falls out of the tree. He takes 4 falling damage.
At least it wasn't the knee.
Well, Spicy is gonna stand up and is gonna take a swing at Nemel with his sword here, which apparently misses. They're having really terrible showing right now. Zaya, it's your turn.
Okay, I guess I'll just keep focusing on Spy B and try to spit a firebolt.
Okay. I think he's just guaranteed to die, because I think he'd do more than 2 damage minimum, right?
No, not necessarily. I don't
Okay.
think so.
I guess roll damage. Okay, yeah.
Well,
no,
let me just roll full damage.
Okay, so he's gonna burn to a crisp and die. Alright. Okay, Aaron, you're up.
Well, stop aiming at the crispy chicken and move over here. I'm mumbling, very efficient, and shoot at Spy A.
Okay.
That's 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit him.
Or 7 damage.
Okay. That's gonna knock him out of the tree.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep here. Well, that's my turn.
He takes 5 falling damage.
Well, that's great.
So Kalnier, you just see this spy fall down to the ground, and he's prone.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, Namel, your turn.
The Mel's gonna go in with their great swords. I'm gonna go ahead and roll that.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And you just
So
take a
how's
big hack a chunk out of him.
Mhm.
Spy E is gonna stand up, using all of his movement. He's gonna take a shot out at Kalnier here.
What Kalnier do?
Well, he misses, so you know.
He's still too embarrassed.
Oh no, that's D. D's embarrassed. All right,
Oh.
Kalnier, you're up.
They all
Alright,
look the
I got
same.
a prone dude in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack him. Hopefully.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
13. Woo!
You did hit.
8 damage.
All right, and you are able to Are you just like, I guess you just bring the blunt side of your axe down and just smack him in the face, because
Yeah,
just conk him right on the
just
head.
break his nose a little bit.
Alright, Kareth is gonna run over to Spy D here and is gonna get right in his face. And is going to use a breath weapon at point blank. And he fails. For 13 total damage on Spy D.
Ooh.
He's cooking.
Why are we cooking all of these guys?
Alright, Seraphina, it's your turn.
I need Spy E to make me a dex save. I believe that I can actually reach that. No, I actually can't.
Well, he succeeds.
I was
He
I mean, I was about to say, like, I cannot actually reach him.
Okay.
My range and all that. But, actually, you know what's spicy?
Okay.
Really misses, right?
Well, the save is a 19, so.
Yeah. That succeeds.
Are you doing Divine Spark
So-
again?
No, I was gonna be doing Sacred Flame with that one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be standing up, like, kind of bleeding. Just being like, don't worry, I'm just fine here.
Spy A is discombobulated, so he's gonna skip his turn.
Ooh.
Spy D, having been tasered, is able to stand up and take a swing at Kareth. With a 19 to hit for 17 damage, which
He did not appreciate that.
knocks out Kareth.
Not again!
No.
Kareth is down. And Spy C is going to take another swing at Namel. With an 8 to hit. Apparently this guy just can't roll, because he can't swing a sword to save his life.
Thank God.
Alright. Zaya, you're up.
Okay, so the max movement I can do is 35, right?
If that's what it says, then yes.
Okay, then I'm going to move my movement. Well, I gotta unclick the ruler first. To about here. And over at okay, I think I have enough room for that. Yeah, I can reach him. I am going to spit another firebolt at Spy D.
Okay.
Oh,
Nat 20. Roll damage. Something tells me he's toast. Yep, no, he's dead. Spy D just explodes into flame and dies.
Woo!
and I'll kind of flinch back and go, ooh. And do kind of a sorry motion. Like, I didn't mean to be that harsh.
Okay, Aaron, you're up.
Alright. What I forgot last turn with the other spider is already dead. I hit Spy A, so he has disadvantage on his next attack. He's zapped.
Well, he's discombobulated, so he doesn't really have much
Yeah, and I'm just gonna leave that one for our barbarian friend here. And how hurt does Spicy look?
Moderately hurt.
Fine. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on him, and I'm gonna attack him with Judgment for holy crap, 26 to hit.
That's gonna hit him. You guys are rolling way better right now than as opposed to last week. Like,
Not
I'm
me.
actually hitting things
Wow.
this week, so
I got 2 min rolls on damage though, so we're not doing too good. It's 6 damage total
okay.
for Spicy, and he's zapped too. That's my turn.
All right. Nemel, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Namel's gonna go in with the great sword again. So. Thank God.
That's
Okay.
gonna hit.
7.
Okay. Are you trying to kill him?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he's dead.
And then I can still take movement, correct?
Yep. You can still move.
Okay, I'm gonna head to Carrot. I think I can go about right here. Yeah. Am I able to, I guess, reach him to pick him up or something? Or
Do you have the means of healing him?
I don't have anything to heal him with, so I guess not.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I guess that'll be it then.
Well, Spy E, after witnessing Zaya burn his friends to a crisp here, is gonna try to take a shot at you
my bad.
with a 19 to hit.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit.
Wait, with disadvantage?
You didn't do that on Spy E.
Oh, sorry. Alright, yeah, you're right.
For 8 plus, so 18 damage total.
I'm down. All the way. That's all of my health.
They're rolling damage really well when they do hit. Like, this is crazy. All right, Kalnier, it's your turn.
He's still prone, right?
He's still prone. He's discombobulated. He's
Okay. Here we go. Hey, that's above a 10. I like to see that.
okay.
And that's not.
I mean, he's hurt
7.
enough.
You give him a nice solid whack again.
Just keep walking him with, like, just the base of my greataxe, I guess.
All right, first death save for.
Okay.
All right,
Do I
Kareth
click
gets
the...
a success. So Seraphina, you're up.
Hey DM, I have a question.
Yes.
Because you leveled up, does that mean that I get my extra spell slot?
Yeah, you get, as long as you have the spell slot for level 2, it should be there.
Yeah.
If you
Not
get
level
it, it should
2
be there.
spells, but not from level 2 spells, but yeah, level 2.
Yeah, so you should have a third spell slot.
Question is, Seraphina's gonna be looking between Zaya and Kareth, because just trying to be deciding like which one to be healing.
That's up to you.
I guess, you know what? She's gonna walk over to Zaya. And I'm gonna use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And let me just do this. Here. Oh my god. Yeah, so Zaya, you are restored 14 HP.
Yay! How do I
Alright.
do that? Because
You are
It's like
prone,
just
but
got-
you are you just put 14 HP on your thing.
there it goes.
So you
And
are
if
no
you want
longer
to-
dying.
And if you
Oh,
want
thank
to,
goodness.
I can just do like the verbal component, which is in Celestial. Basically raise this one up. Raise her up is basically what she said in Celestial.
I understood that.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
All right. Well, it's now Spy A's turn, and he's still discombobulated after getting whacked in the head 2 times. Zaya, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to use my movement to stand up. And what does the innate sorcery do? Like, does it do... Like, I know I can take a bonus action to release it, but it doesn't really tell me much about it. Oh, wait, here it is. No, I won't do that. I'm going to do something completely unexpected, and I'm going to launch my spear at Spy E, because I believe I am 45 feet, and that's 60 feet that I can do. And probably fail magnificently. So I will click.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Nice!
Roll damage.
So then I just... It's got 2 things on it, so do I roll both? Or just
Yes.
one?
If it's all part of the same thing, then roll both. All right. Okay, so your spear is now poking out of Spy E, and he's still alive, and he is not happy. All right, and it's now Aaron's turn, unless you had anything
Well,
else
I'm
you
not
wanted to do.
happy. No, I'm not happy either. So, that's why you have my spear in your gut.
Aaron, your turn. If you are talking, we cannot hear you. There you go.
No, I'm just thinking. This here is my maximum. I could throw fireball, but I'm gonna dash here as my action and end my turn.
Okay. All right, Neville, it's your turn.
Fudge. When we measure distance, how long? I mean, I guess
You're not in range.
I'm not in range. Okay. So even if I guess, took my full movement, I still wouldn't be close enough to hit him.
Unless you can move 40 feet, you're not going to be able to hit him.
Man. Let me take a look. I wish I had magic.
Or if you have a weapon with 10 feet range, that would also work.
Unfortunately, no. Well, no. I have a javelin, but I don't have it equipped. I mean, am I able to use that or no?
Do you have a javelin?
Yeah, it's in my inventory.
Yeah, you can equip your javelin if it's
Okay.
it's in your inventory and use it.
Okay, so then I'll move, I guess about 20 feet, or yeah, I'm gonna move myself. And then, oh, that's about right there. Let me put that. Let me go down. And I'm gonna hit him with my javelin, if possible. Let me see. Oh,
That does not hit.
okay. Okay, well, I guess that's my full turn.
Alright. Well, Spy E, seeing Seraphina heal, is gonna take a pot shot at Seraphina here.
Please, real bad.
14 to hit.
That hits.
Nah.
For a total
no.
of 11 damage.
Okay, so, with one last breath, I mean, not dead or anything like that, but with one last conscious breath, she's going to be like, at least I managed to do something. And then she's going to drop unconscious.
Alright, Kalnier. It's your turn.
Well, I'm get a good whack in one of these days. Alright, now don't fail me now, damage.
Okay, are you trying to kill him?
No. We
Okay.
trying to knock him out.
You successfully knock him unconscious.
Fantastic. It was about time.
It's just,
Then I am going to
it's just
just blunt force trauma. Move right here. And leave him to take a nap.
Anyway, Kareth is going to make another death save. And another success. Seraphina, go ahead and make your first death save.
Okay, wait, how do I do it?
Go click on the death saves. You'll see the little skull thing. Click on that. It'll pull up another thing.
Okay, roll. Okay. I believe that saves.
Yep. So you got one success.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Spy A is down for the count, so he is not in the combat. Zaya, you're up.
Well, since Seraphina helped me, I will help her. And I will, I guess, trickle a potion of healing into her mouth.
Okay. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Where are those? Not that. Okay. So 2d4s.
Yeah, 2d4, and then add 2 to the total.
1, 2. Wow, I'm sorry. So 2d4 plus 2, so that's 5.
Okay. So
you get
Seraphina
5 health
is-
points back.
Yep. So Seraphina, you are now no longer unconscious. You have 5 HP.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry I couldn't do more.
You could have just also used a magic arrow and killed the spy.
I don't have. Oh, you mean magic missile?
Yeah, magic missile.
I'm giving other people a chance.
All right, Aaron, it's your turn.
Okay. I believe in Nemo kill the spy. So while Zaya actually heals Seraphina, I'm gonna look down and say, "You got her. I'll get to him, and I'll move to Kareth and try to stabilize him."
Okay.
It's a medicine check, right?
Sure, go ahead and do medicine.
16.
Okay. He's gonna have advantage on his next death save.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Nemel, you're up.
Okay. Nemo is gonna go. It's gonna go up to. Is Spy E still in the tree?
There's only one spy left. He's down. He's not in the tree.
He's not? Okay. Awesome. So I'm just gonna move towards him and hit him with my greatsword.
Okay.
Awesome.
And are you trying to kill him?
Please tell me like. Yes.
Okay. And you just lop his head off and he dies.
What'd you get?
I knew you got it.
Oh yeah. Thank you guys. And so can I loot him or?
Oh yeah, you guys can loot these people.
All right, I'm gonna go loot B since I killed him.
I'm gonna start hog tying the spy I knocked out.
So what do I find on the spy I just killed?
Each one of them, you're gonna find some daggers that have been coated with poison. So you'll find a grand total of 5 daggers and 5 light crossbows.
Okay, I'll pick that up.
And you're also going to find one. You're gonna find a medallion.
Can I make sure that Karev is not dying? I would.
Actually,
All right, he's alive.
Okay.
because we're not in combat, can I just move over to Kareth? Can I?
Yeah, well, yeah. So he's alive. He's might be unconscious, but he's alive.
Okay, so he's stabilized?
He's stabilized, yeah.
Okay, then I don't really need to do spare the dying.
You said there was a longbow in each of them, correct?
A hand crossbow and a
Light
short
crossbow.
sword.
How do I tell? Are any of those simple weapons?
Huh?
I
Yeah,
said, are
they're-
any
they're-
of those simple
Yeah,
weapons?
they're all simple weapons.
Oh, can I have a crossbow, please? The hand crossbow?
I can give you mine if you want.
Well, I think I'm looting one, so I think I'll just take his.
Okay. Poison.
I'm gonna
So
walk
you
over.
say,
Sorry.
I was just gonna say. So you say we find 2 daggers and
You find so all of them had a dagger, and all of them had
okay, a dagger.
yeah.
You said it was a poison dagger, right?
No, the dagger was coated in poison.
Oh, dagger.
I will take
Okay.
a 3rd
It
dagger.
is not a poison dagger. And then you also find a medallion that looks something like that.
Is the medallion on just one of them, or just each?
You just find one of the medallions.
Hmm.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk over to each of them and just be seeing if there's any sort of notes on them.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Good, please be good. Investigation.
Mhm.
Okay, just double checking. 17?
You do find a note
On which one?
on one of them.
Okay. Is it in common or
It is
what
not in
language
common.
is? Oh. Would I know what language it is or no?
You can roll intelligence.
Okay, please. Intelligence. Okay. Please be good. 11?
You wouldn't recognize this off the top of your head.
I'm gonna, can I just, like, wait. Well, I'm definitely not gonna bring it to Kalnier, but I'm gonna bring it over to Zaya.
You called?
Hold on, I'm gonna actually move my token, just make it easier for you, DM. Do you know this writing?
So I'm gonna take a look at it, and what do you want me to roll?
It's gonna be intelligence.
Intelligence. We're gonna fail. Intelligence. Wow. Oh no, that was a save,
Ooh.
not a.
Well, I mean, it's still
Oh.
a 19. Like,
I was gonna say it's still my modifier is the same for both of them.
From
But I can
your
roll again if you want.
experience in wheeling and dealing and grand theft, jewelry, you would recognize this as thieves' cant.
Oh.
Oh, I speak that.
And I'll tell her, I'm like, this is thieves' cant.
Yes, I do not exactly know that.
I can't read it, but I recognize it.
You know anyone that can read it?
I mean, you may check with the others, but I definitely don't.
Oh, my mistake.
And
I'm
then while
gonna-
she's doing that,
Oh.
I'm gonna head over here to see if, Spy 8 has awoken yet.
As soon as I get him like tied up, I'm going to start slapping his cheek. Just wakey wakey.
Hey, I was gonna do the same thing. Great minds.
While they're over there, I'm gonna go to Kareth and can I pick him up to take him back to the others?
You're gonna picking up the spy.
Because you said he was unconscious, right? No. Kareth.
Oh, you're gonna drag him over?
Yeah.
Sure.
By his tail.
Do I need to make any checks or anything,
No.
or am I good?
No, you're good.
Okay, good. Nice.
I think. What's your strength?
My strength is. Let me take a look. It's an 18 plus
yeah,
4.
No, you wouldn't have any issues.
Okay. I'm gonna put him up against the tree on this side. There you go.
Are you sure you want him right there?
You know what? You're right. What is this over here? Is that like a bush or?
It's just
It
roots.
looks like tree.
I guess I'll just put him over here, out of the way, so he doesn't get in anything.
Okay, so
All right.
That's good. That's good.
as I said, I'm gonna be asking the others if they know how to read it.
Are you gonna say that it isn't T-scan?
No, I'm just gonna be like handing over the letter to each of them.
I'll go up to Serafina and I guess ask her. So what is this?
It is this a letter in a language that I do not really know. Something with thieves.
Okay. And then Mel's gonna. I guess I'll take it from you and then take a look at it. So.
And I could hear her from where I was, right? Right, Warden?
Yeah, I'm assuming that all communication is audible because like you guys aren't really hiding anything, right?
Yeah,
we're not
she's
very.
not
Yeah,
far.
we're not very far. Okay, then I'm gonna like turn back over my shoulder and go, "Thieves can't," and then turn back to the spy.
I'm assuming I don't have that, so there's nothing I can do here.
Yeah, do you... I mean, you'd see it on your character sheet. So let me take a look.
No,
I don't think you have it.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, you only know Draconic in common.
Okay. I give it back. Nothing I can do.
She's gotta
Guess I
wait to
could
flag it
try.
over to Aaron.
I guess I could try. I mean, not that I have too much experience with such foul language, but man, I'm gonna try to read it.
Okay. That's what it says.
Contestant group observed. Eliminate before the second marker. Avoid drawing attention to the guildmaster. No civilian casualties. Recover any sealed artifacts or documents. Leave bodies unmarked. Clean work equals future coin.
This is the same as the last ones.
Give it back.
Is there like a signature on the bottom?
There is no signature.
Okay. I was just wondering if they actually signed it. But okay. Wait, did Aaron actually say that out loud in character?
Yeah, I read it to you all.
Okay.
Okay.
Then just checking.
Namel is gonna cross their arms and be like, this sounds exactly like the last group that attacked us.
Yes, it does. I wonder how many more will be attacking us.
I wonder if it's on all of us or all the other groups or if it's just us.
Well,
Maybe we were more
we haven't-
successful than the other group.
we haven't seen any of the other groups, correct?
Correct.
Didn't I see a couple of people before?
Yeah, we saw them head out, but we haven't seen anybody since.
Yeah, ever since we entered the forest.
Okay, is Spyman awake?
I'm gonna say for the you're there when he wakes up.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see him wake up, and I'm gonna slap him. Because that's how I feel about people trying to,
Murder us.
Who taught you how to
Are
hit?
you-
Your husband?
Are you awake?
What do you think?
No, and slap him again.
Do that a couple more times, I might get excited.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna just kind of give him a super deadpan stare and go, "You think that'll scare me?" And I'm gonna ask him why they were waiting for us. Like,
Why do you think I should tell you? I don't try. Look, why would I reveal anything to freaks like you?
Breaks like her.
Yeah, you used to
Yeah, I'm
be
not
the
sure
only
if that was-
normal one here.
he just bashed your face in with the handle of his axe.
Now, what do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean? Isn't it obvious?
You don't
He's
want it to
racist.
be.
Well, if this is all it's going to be, I guess just kill me now and get it over with.
Man, you really don't value your life, huh?
I'm gonna step up and ask him a question. Who sent you?
Are you trying, like, what? It's clear he's not really open to talking, so you gotta have some methods to try to get him to talk.
Can I intimidate him?
Sure, how are you gonna intimidate him?
Can I tap her on the shoulder and hand her one of the poison daggers?
Yeah, okay. I'll turn to Zaya and nod my head and take the dagger and then put it up to his throat.
Okay.
And then
And
so what do I have to do for that?
Well, what are you saying to him? Like, are you just putting it to his throat and that's it?
No, I'll ask him. I just want him to tell me who sent him. I'm trying to figure out whether or not this was the same people, the cloaked figure, or so I ask him that.
Like, is there a specific way you want to phrase the question?
I ask him who sent you, and then try to.
The people we work for sent us. Who do you think?
okay. Zaya's gonna come up behind Namel, and her hand's going to be like she's getting ready to do a shocking grasp. Because, tasing is always fun. And she's gonna go, who gave you the orders? And is it just us you're pursuing?
And why would I feel motivated to tell you?
Let you live.
Let me live, huh?
Oh yeah. Get up, walk away.
If you cannot really tell us,
only that simple.
if you cannot really tell us who they are, perhaps you can tell us where they are.
Why? So you can go hunt them down?
No.
If this performance of yours was any indication, like, you wouldn't last 5 seconds with the people I work for.
What is that supposed to mean?
What do you think it means? You're weak.
Well, you're the one who's tied up.
Sure.
And all of your buddies are dead.
Yeah.
Happen to know anything about a farm outside of Stonecall?
There's lots of farms outside of Stonecall.
Yes, there are.
Are you
Burn any of
from
them down in your
Stonecall?
life?
I've had my share of fun. If you want to...
All right.
Are you from Stonecall?
Kareth is gonna come over and walk up, and he's gonna, like, take a big hack into the tree, and he's gonna, like, breathe down his neck. And go ahead and make a persuasion check here.
Persuasion?
Yep.
All of us, or which one?
Well, whoever's talking.
I was talking.
Can I cast guidance? Just to give Zaya an extra D4 on that?
Sure.
I'm gonna cast guidance then.
So do I need to add like a D4 to that, or?
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna succeed. So what
Okay,
was your
then I'll
question?
My question at that moment was, are you from Stonecall or Rishali?
Oh, I'm from Stonecall.
Yeah, I guessed as much with you being racist and all.
Well,
How
one
do
last
you-
chance before I lop your head off. Who do you work for?
I suppose if you must know, I work for the scribes within Stonecall.
The scribes.
How did they know about the quest in Rishali?
Stonecall doesn't leave things to chance. Not with freaks like you trying to cozy up to the guild. Doesn't really matter though, you'll be ashes soon enough.
That's
But they
oddly
wanted
specific.
us to keep balance. They want to make sure that the wrong people don't end up on the ballot.
At this point, I was gonna like prep my greataxe, getting ready to hit him.
I'm gonna take a step back and stand behind Zaya. Just let them do the talking.
You guys can get more information, but
Working on it.
I'm also just like I'm intentionally being difficult. I want there to be like I need some juice.
Okay. So before, I'm gonna kind of like give Cal here a little bit of a stop motion, and I am going to shocking grasp the spy
Yep.
and tase him a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna try to bribe him with a little bit of gold.
So we got good cop, bad cop here. I love it.
Just gonna tase him until he answers.
Okay. So as you're tasing him, you know what questions do you have?
It's too late in the day for this. I almost died. So I asked earlier, is it just us you're after, or is it every group that was sent on this quest?
We're making sure that the wrong person doesn't end up on the ballot. As I said.
How many people are you trying to allow through?
Oh, we just need one.
I think that's a matter of what they are.
Is it... Were they put into a group together?
I don't have any of that information. I was just sent to
Okay.
eliminate the competition.
So we know when we go back, there's going to be at least one other group that makes it back. You seem to think we'll end up as ashes. Is there a reason you're saying ashes?
You do understand this forest eats everything eventually, right?
Yeah, that doesn't constitute ashes.
Okay.
Ashes implies fire, or lightning at the very least.
If you say so.
Do you know who's in charge of the operation in Rishali right now?
What operation are you referring to?
Like his little the guild the guild of the scribes or whatever that he's a part of. I'm guessing they have somebody that they have to report to.
Person I
where they
report
get
to,
all of their.
you know, not even a scribe. Not even a general. Someone a bit higher than that. Even I don't know his name.
Then how do you get your orders?
It comes down through a chain of command.
That is a he, not a she.
Oh, it might be a she. I just
You
assume
said
it's a
he.
man.
So who gives you your, like, whenever you get orders, who passes them to you?
Oh, we got an intermediary.
Yeah, who's the intermediary?
I don't think you understand the idea of anonymity here.
Shock him again.
You could shock
I'm
me
sorry,
as much
you were
as you
saying?
want. It doesn't change the fact that I don't know what I don't know.
Where do you meet him or her, this intermediary?
Meet him in a private place, back alley, in a noisy pub.
So the
Silent
location
library.
always changes.
It's not always the same.
How do you get the notice of where to go?
We get letters, we get notices, we get these parchment.
So you're stationary. Otherwise, or do they drop the letter off at a post office? What is it?
It's handed off to me by someone else.
I'm gonna shock him again just because he's being...
Intentionally vague.
Yes.
Like, here's the thing. He goes to different locations based off of where he's told to go and based off of certain things that happen.
So he never actually encounters anybody. He's just kind of, as he's there, is passed the note by a random.
Yeah. I
Is
don't
what
know
I'm
if you've ever
gathering.
seen, have you guys ever seen Spy Family?
No.
Well, no, I do
No.
know that.
But
No.
yeah,
It's yeah. So if you've seen it, it's kind of like that, where it's like there's a newspaper and it has a certain headline, and that
Okay.
headline,
Okay.
you know, means all right, you're gonna go here now and get this note, and this note will actually have your task. So
Okay then, so my question is do you get it by reading the news?
well, it changes. It's not necessarily just the news. Like there's certain things to be on the lookout for.
But that means that there would be, like, somebody in the news, like, that we could go try to find.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying that is a, you know,
An avenue.
It's akin to that.
Do
that-
you know
The
an
Muffin Man?
ASMR that has blue eyes?
That fool? He's a ghost with a vendetta. It's not one of ours. And yeah, here he leaves bodies when he breathes too hard, so maybe we should compare notes.
Well, with the way you're going, you're not going to get to compare notes with anyone.
Well,
What was the reward for taking out
I get
the wrong parties?
I get paid.
How much?
Enough.
Do you know why the guildmaster needs to be not implicated?
The more he knows, the
Is
more
he one of
dangerous he
yours?
is. We don't want him meddling in with things.
So he's not one of yours.
That freak? No.
And she's going to shock him again for that comment. You know, soon you won't be able to feel your legs.
Well, you know,
And we'll just leave you in the forest.
is there any other straws you want to grasp at?
You got the name of your superior in Stonecall?
And why should I give you that?
I'm gonna
already
walk
gonna die.
over and try to break his arm.
I'm gonna put Kareth over here. Are you okay, Aaron? Are you metagaming again?
The fuck you mean? You metagaming? I have kept my whole thing out of this the whole time because my last
Okay.
character was all about interrogation.
Okay.
I'm not metagaming shit.
Oh, I think it's just because you know what's about to happen.
No,
What
no.
is about to
I'm
happen?
just like going up and down here watching their backs because I don't want to be part of this interrogation because I think that would be metagaming.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna say, well, this has been cute and all, but I suppose I should get going. And
How can you with you upside up?
he's gonna say 2 words. Ignis Oblaut.
Oh crap.
And I need
We're
all
all gonna
4 of
die.
you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, which four? Oh wait, all of us. Oh god. Oh, this is not good. This is not gonna be good. Oh my god.
Well, Namel's fine. Zaya's about to be dead.
Alright, so Seraphina and Zaya, you're gonna
Oh
take
great.
12 fire damage, and
Oh my god.
Kalnier and Nemel, you are gonna take 6. Because as he says this, he begins to glow, and then he explodes into a ball of flame and disappears.
And Zaya's just gonna go, ow.
And I'm unconscious once again, so I just fall.
I'm alive. Barely, but I'm alive. I can't help her now. Zaya's just gonna lay there. Go
I'm
on.
gonna try to stabilize.
Seraphina, not me. I'm good. I've got 2 health points. I'm okay.
Medicine check.
Sure.
Just go. Does anyone have a potion?
I do not have a potion. No,
18.
unfortunately.
I'm very sorry.
Used mine.
Well, there goes our healer. So that's
Right.
why you said Ash, huh?
So, yeah, so you're able to stabilize Seraphina just fine.
I got her. She will survive.
What time of day is it at this point?
It's like afternoonish.
Okay.
I think
I know we were talking about looking for stuff, but I say we head back and let the guild master know about this.
I agree, but we need to take a rest. Especially.
I hope you got something out of him. All of this chaos.
A little bit, not much, not great at interrogation. Not my best skill. I'm more of a cut and run kind of a person.
Maybe you should talk with the clerics of Leviathan one day. You seem to be very good at that. And I start to cast alarm on the choke points here. Where's the ping?
You could also
Yeah.
just set up shapes.
Oh, that's true.
Are we
Can
doing
I-
a short or long rest?
Can I copy that?
Yeah, so you should be able to just on the left side there. It just says overlays. Just pick an overlay.
No, I was wondering if I could copy the one you already set up. That's not working.
No.
I'm just.
But nothing's gonna happen. So if you guys are taking a long rest here, nothing will happen.
Yeah,
Alright,
may as well.
thank
So
you.
we're
Yeah.
taking a short rest?
You only want to do a short rest?
Huh?
You only want to do a short rest?
I just wasn't really sure because it feels like we just took a long rest not too long ago.
Yeah, the previous night.
Yeah, we fought a thing, and then a whole group of things. We just got exploded.
Yeah.
I think we may deserve just a little bit of rest. I
Yeah.
mean, it's up to you
And
on
it's
if you want to
afternoon at this
be,
point.
if we want to try to make it further or not.
Wait, what?
I'm like, if we want to try to make it back, like, further, closer to Rishali out of this forest.
Uh-huh.
Can Seraphina move? I mean, is she able to get up? And...
I'm like,
I mean,
she's
she's-
pretty.
That's the other thing. We have like unconscious people here, so maybe
That's-
we
yeah,
should
that's why I
take a
wanted-
rest here, you know, and let them get back to, like, you know,
Mhm.
consciousness.
I'm for staying. So I mean, if we agree to it, Namel will start setting up the fire and whatnot.
That sounds great. So we're long resting or short resting?
I think we should long rest.
For the sake of our unconscious people, I would say we should long rest. You know?
Okay.
Okay, then I guess I will long rest.
Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break, use the restroom.
Okay.
But 2-minute break.
I'm gonna click
Alright.
that.
Or
Rest
3-minute
button.
break. Hang on, let me go ahead and do this.
So just
3 minute
clarify.
break. I'm gonna hop onto the train. Be right back.
Just to clarify, I should be clicking that long rest button right now.
Yes, from my understanding.
Right, Tia?
He left.
Oh.
I think he went to the restroom.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna click the long rest button if that's okay, Warden.
Yeah, everyone should hit the long rest button.
Okay. Wait, why didn't it happen? Okay, here we go.
Okay. Is everyone back?
Yes, sir. Oh, I am.
Here.
That's 3. 2. No, that one spy, you just like beat him over the head repeatedly. Just Conk, conk, conk.
At least I'm getting some decent hits in. I just
Yeah.
need that D12 to start hitting above a 2. It's gonna be glorious.
Imagine having that. Imagine being so lucky you can hit things.
So if we take a long rest, it resets the hit points, correct?
Yeah, everyone's hit points is going to go back up to full.
Confirm. Alrighty.
Back.
Okay. And as you wake up, you notice that the forest hasn't really changed or gone anywhere.
Zaya may still be gone, by the way.
Who's gone?
Zaya is currently not present.
Yeah.
By the way, where's our dog? That is not really a dog.
Oh my god, I forgot about Cog.
There we go. There's Cog.
I'm gonna go up to Cog and chill with him while we wait for Isaiah to wake up.
Nemo,
Yes.
would you like to talk with Cog?
Can you say that again?
Would you like to talk with Cog? Like, have a conversation with him?
Oh, yes. Actually, I think we should save that for Zaya. Although I would love to talk to him, thank you.
I mean, if I ritual cast it, I can cast it on both of you. It's just gonna take me 20 minutes.
I guess I'll talk to him then.
Alright. And I will start casting Speak with Animals.
Isn't that only for you to speak to animals?
Well, you can act as a translator for
Forwarded.
Queen.
Oh, okay then. I mean, if he can translate them, I guess we can just... I don't know what we would say to Cog, though.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought I could cast it on you, but that's really on myself. Only on myself. But yeah, I could act as a translator. That would make sense, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, then I'm gonna spend 10 minutes and cast it on myself.
Nice.
Bark, bark, I'm a dog.
Hey, is there anything you would like to tell us, or tell Nemo or Zaya?
Do you have
seem
meat?
to enjoy
I would
your
like some
company.
meat.
Ask him where he comes from.
Does anybody of you have some meat?
I have rations.
I'm sure there's some dried meat in there.
It's like,
Give
I
me one
think
of
I
those
have some
rations.
jerky in that ration kit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him one of a ration. Hoping
You
there's
need it.
dried
Thank you.
meat there.
I love meat.
I would also give him a ration. I needed to take some shit out of my inventory.
I'm
anyway.
gonna look around at the tree and are there any exploded bits of person?
You want to feed him the exploded bits of person.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. There's even some cooked meat. You cooked it yourself.
Fresh.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Fine. He was racist.
Yeah, he was. All right. I guess Namel. How do I give him my ration? Do I just take it off my?
Yeah, you just subtract it from your inventory.
All right. I'm gonna give him one. Good boy. Good boy. And then I'm gonna scratch his little right, around his. He has horns, right?
It's somewhere between a dog and a jackalope, so yes.
Okay. Well, I'll scratch around his little horns.
So where do you come from?
I come from here. I am with you guys.
He says he comes from here.
Wow.
And Zaya's gonna go up and like just kind of like pet him if he lets her.
I want to chase a stick. So
He wants a stick.
Does he have any family? Cog, do you have any family?
I don't know what a family is. It sounds tasty though.
No, you don't eat your family. I mean, well, I can't
So-
understand him.
While she's trying to talk to Cog, I'm gonna go look for a stick.
A pack. A family is like a pack. Did you used to run with a pack? Your kind.
Yeah, well, I guess. Yeah, like parents. You have parents.
I don't know what a parent is, but it sounds
Siblings.
tasty.
What's he saying?
He doesn't know your words. Who raised you? Who took care of you when you were very small? Or a baby?
It was a
Who gave you food?
bigger dog.
And where is that bigger dog?
I don't know.
Do you know that?
Zaya's gonna shake a stick in front of him, like a,
There's your stick, buddy.
I think we should be asking him real questions. Probably, like, if he's seen other groups or something. I'll wait until he's caught the stick and come back. And yeah, Aaron, can you ask him if he's seen anybody else in these woods?
Have you seen anybody else besides us here in this wood and the guys we killed, of course?
I saw the big stone guys.
The big stone guys, they're the ones we fought.
Yes.
Anybody else?
The other guys you fought before that.
But that's it.
I have not seen or smelled anybody.
I shake my head. Looks normal.
Oh well, we tried. Thank you, Cog, for your information.
You're
It
welcome.
was very helpful. And I'm gonna give him a little pat and then give him another ration.
Yummy. I like meat.
But I know jackalopes are pretty good at tracking.
He's not really meant to be anything significant. He's here for
Okay.
flavor and not really for use.
Okay, got it.
Alright, cop. Have fun. We talk later.
My bad. I had my mic off. I was gonna say, no, he's just my pet.
He's just a good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
And I guess I'll play fetch with him for a little bit.
After having a long rest and after playing fetch with Cog, what is your plan? What do you want to do?
I think we decided to head back to the guild
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
to warn the guild master of what's going on.
All right.
Okay. And is he up now, or is he good now that
Yeah,
we've gone with him?
he's. I mean, the player's not here, so he's just basically going with the party wherever you guys go. I am not going to
Okay.
roleplay Kareth. He is not my character.
All
He's
right.
just simply a member of the party.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm so we don't have to, I guess, have to move. I mean, we're obviously gonna have to move his token around, but yeah, to see if he's
One thing you
okay.
can do to help with that, you can actually
Mhm.
select multiple and then group people together. So if I move Kareth, it
Oh, okay.
moves with whoever is grouped with him. So I could actually do this to everything and everyone. So if I just want to pick 3 people, I can do this.
Mhm.
Yeah, so now everyone has it all. So,
Okay, I'm gonna group mine with Cog
okay.
so that we both live together, since he's technically my responsibility.
So, departing towards the exit of the forest.
Which is which direction? Everything looks the same.
I mean, you guys, well,
Yeah.
you guys, on some meta level, you guys know where you came from. But you get back out to the road, and then you head out towards the border of the forest. And as you step out of the forest, each one of you feels like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. As your senses go back to normal.
Zay's gonna do like a whole body shake and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did anybody else feel that?
Yes, it does feel quite relaxing.
I feel lighter.
Maybe I'll be able to hit things with the blade of my axe now.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Okay.
And I guess we're gonna start heading back to Rishali.
Alright. You guys make it to about there. Well, I guess here is a better spot. And then nothing happens on the next night. And you're able to make it back to Rishali.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you enter into Rishali, the sun is retreating back behind the distant mountains. It's getting dark. People are shutting themselves up in their homes. It seems as though the Sandy Glass B&B is having some good business at the moment, but otherwise, everything seems to be quieting down for the night.
Cool. So I guess the first thing I want to do is kind of do, I guess it would be perception to see if we notice anybody kind of skulking. Like since we know that there's this presence in the city that's trying to.
Sure, you can do that.
Can I help?
You can make your own perception roll.
Okay.
Okay. You don't seem to notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, then I guess I'll turn to everybody and say, be cautious as we like start to make our way back. Does the guild hall close?
You can go. It doesn't really close.
Okay, so like if we like make it across the city, we'll be able to get in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Okay.
You wouldn't have any issues getting into the guild.
Well, you said things were closing down, so I didn't know if we needed
like
to stop at the
shops
Sandy
and
Glass.
Sandy Glass is kind of busy because you got a whole bunch of drunk people there.
The Adventurers Guild, correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
Make our way past the people
And let me do this.
Real quick, the guildmaster is Seraphina or Hubjub? I mean, Sylvia or Hubjub?
Hubjub.
Hubjub is the guild master.
Okay.
And as you go into the guild, you'll see that Hubjub is off in the corner looking at something, and Sylvia is at the desk.
Okay, so do we want to go tell him immediately?
I think we should try to get his attention.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. So, I guess we will try to approach him.
Right. And as you walk up to him, it says, adventurers, seems you have returned.
And we're gonna say yes, with something and a warning.
Ooh, it's the warning of...
And
Are
so,
you warning me
I
about
guess-
something? Or is it...
Yes.
Are you threatening me?
Yes. No, we're warning you about something
Oh.
that's happening. And so I'll turn to Seraphina and I'll say, do you still have that note?
Yes, I do. I'm gonna show it to Hubjub.
Love it. So good.
Okay.
Also gonna say, like, the translation that Aaron said.
Well, let's see. That's concerning, but it's not unheard of.
It isn't.
No, it is not unheard of. It's, quite common, actually.
For Stonecall to be involved in Rishali's guilds?
Oh, well, for subterfuge and, conspiracies, you know.
And calling you a freak?
That's the everyday life of, you know, you get over it.
Do you?
Words don't hurt people. Swords do.
You're right. Shocking Grasp does.
Yes, indeed.
You okay? You okay
So-
over there?
Was it just all you had? Is the note, and that's all you had?
I'm debating.
Gone for
Uh,
5 days, and
Um,
all you bring back
actually-
is
Seraphina is gonna be asking Namel, do you still have that
Thing.
medallion?
I do. I'm not sure if I want to give it to him though. But we have nothing else, so.
I mean, maybe we should at least show it to him.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll pull it. What Namel will do, I'll step up, and then kind of just pull it out of my pocket and show it to him. And I'm gonna ask, do you recognize this?
I specifically don't recognize what this might be, but it is interesting.
Worthy of a price.
Well, after everyone returns or doesn't return, I mean, they still got a few days, but if this is the most interesting thing, then yes. It is certainly interesting looking.
But we can certainly keep it until everybody returned, right?
Oh, of course. Where did you acquire this thing?
Southwest.
The runes.
West. Yeah.
The ruins?
Yes, with the giants.
There's ruins with giants?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, that is interesting.
With a barrier of sorts.
Oh. And what was in these ruins?
Stones. Lots of stones.
Oh, I imagine
many.
ruins have stones. Yes.
Well,
You know,
do most stones move and try to murder you?
Ooh, did they?
Hubjub,
Yeah,
you are
It's
a
Hubjub,
very
thank you.
kind and good person, but is there maybe someone with expertise in this kind of stuff we could talk with?
Certainly. I do have a friend that's in the scriptorium that might be able to. I'm assuming, is this something you want translated?
Or
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, I do have a friend that in the scriptorium that is very capable at translating things. If you have time, of course, because things like this probably take time.
I mean, it looks like we have time until you name us the winner for this contest, at least, right? And I look to the party.
Not as if we are the winners.
I think we have more than enough time to go visit your friend.
I have a completely is rhetorical the right word? Question.
Okay.
Would it be against the rules for us to kill the other parties?
Are you asking him this?
Yes.
Well,
Hypothetical. It's a hypothetical question. There, that's the one.
if you are caught, it's not that is not. It's only against the rules if you get caught. Which, considering you just told me, it's probably not in your best interest.
I wouldn't anyway. It's just we were getting ambushed by a lot of people.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Is that common?
Mr.
Oh,
Hubjub,
yes, yes.
Mr.
The elections
What is-
get everyone up into a tizzy.
What does your friend look like?
My friend, she's a tiefling. A red tiefling.
Okay, so Seraphine is kind of like going to be muttering and whispering under her breath, so not an Asmar, good to know.
Her name is Arvesti Droun. She's got violet eyes. She's got sharp tongue, sharper than a mimic's bite even. Don't try to haggle. She charges by the letter, and she tends to hold a grudge if you don't pay her.
And I'll turn to Namel and go, how many letters are on that?
How many letters are on there, DM?
For the purposes of this, I'm gonna say there are 6 letters.
Okay, thank
Oh.
goodness. I broke. I'm gonna turn to it was Zaya, right? Who looked at me?
Yeah.
So I'll turn to Zaya and say, it looks like it's 6 letters. And then I'm
Well,
gonna pocket
depending.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I
Oh.
think letters is a misnomer. It's symbols.
Oh, symbols. Would that? I'm gonna turn to him and say, would symbols count as letters
I
in this case?
I'm not sure. You would likely have to ask her.
Hmm.
But anyway, you'll find her in the Twilight Archive. Follow the smell of burnt parchment and crushed dreams. You're sure to find her.
Will do. And then out of character, do we know what he's talking about when he's talking about ballots and elections?
You could certainly ask him.
Okay. So what do you mean by the ballots and elections? Why would we have anything to do with that?
So, the people that get, sponsorship for these various elections, it's for the people that wish to rule Rishali. And considering these elections happen 3 times a year, they tend to be quite competitive.
So how does our party traveling to find these treasures have to do with the elections in it?
Well, you become eligible to gain entry into the election. You can be elected yourself to a position with the guild's sponsorship. It is a good way for people who seek power, prestige, and gold to gain status and become someone of worth.
And the Mel's just gonna nod their head and I guess take a step back. That's all.
Is there anyone else with questions about the elections?
What positions, like, are there?
Oh, well,
Well,
you see, there's
Fair.
all sorts of positions. People from the military, there's people from the legislature, there's people... the only positions that aren't up for grabs are those that document everything. The shadow ledger.
The shadow ledger.
But what do you mean by document everything?
Well, someone's got to write down the results of each election.
This happens 3 times a year.
3 times a year.
That's a lot of elections.
It is a lot of elections. This is why it is of the utmost importance that these sponsorships take place. It's an ever-shifting landscape to ensure that the strongest and most qualified are always in power.
Where exactly are they located?
Well, they tend to take place in
Not
the stadium.
not the election, but the shadow ledger people.
Oh, they have their own, they show up to the elections and they document the results.
Does
Do you know
winning...
why? Oh, you can go.
Okay. Does winning sponsorship from the Adventurers Guild only open certain positions or all?
Anyone can challenge any position, but it certainly helps to have a sponsorship.
Do you know why Stonecall would be involved in these elections when they're under Rishali?
Well, I imagine someone that is a foreign nation and meddling in affairs would seek to destabilize and ensure that the wrong person, or at least someone that they wish to be in, gets in.
Makes sense. And is there, after getting sponsorship from the guild, are there any other trials we have to go to get these specific positions, or?
Well, you simply select what position you wish for, and then you duel with anyone else that seeks that position.
I'm assuming there's a multiple rounds, or is it just
Yes.
one-on-one? Okay. Good to know.
And some of the positions are more of the physical prowess, and some are more of the mental prowess. Someone that creates the law does not necessarily need to be good at fighting.
Oh, you're saying the trials are different for each position? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. What did you say your friend was again? I think we should head over to her.
She's a tiefling.
Where is she at?
Yeah, where is she?
Over near the scriptorium.
The scriptorium. I'm gonna turn to the party and ask if they're ready to go. Like, so did you guys want to go?
I suppose before you leave, since you have completed your quest, would you like a brownie?
Are there caramel brownies?
No.
I'd love a brownie.
Triple fudge chocolate chip.
I'll take one.
Oh, thank
there's
you.
I only promised you 2, so
Let's just say I don't want one.
2?
yes.
2 per person or 2 overall?
2.
Overall.
How generous.
Yeah.
He's
What about a
gonna-
payment, though? Well, is there any goal yet for us?
When you, or if you succeed, you will get paid gold.
I understand. Thank you.
And he's gonna wander off and go upstairs. And he's gonna come
Dang
back
it, I was
down.
gonna ask a question.
Huh?
I was gonna ask one more question.
You can ask him a question.
Oh, he's coming back.
Who are the other groups?
What do you mean?
The other groups on this quest, who are they?
Other potential applicants, those seeking power within Rishali.
Have any come back yet?
I believe you are the first.
Did we ever, when we first started the game, did we see how many people, like, groups there were, or?
I think you
was
were
that
the
something you
seventh.
should ask
You were
him?
the 7th group.
Yeah, we were 7th group.
So, just a total of 7 groups, I guess. We were the last.
Minimum 7 groups.
Okay,
How many
Possibly more, because he was still calling out names after us.
that's
did we
true.
see how many people there are to a group?
6 people per group. Randomly
Okay.
assigned.
What's his name again? It's not Hubjub. It's
Hubjub.
Whoop you.
Hubju. Hubju, can you tell us how many other groups there are?
Oh, there were 11 other groups.
Oh, not many. Okay.
And in his hands, he's holding 2 plates. And each one holds a, like, rather tall and, like, think of, like, a giant grilled cheese sandwich, except it's just all one giant chunk of brownie.
Actually, I think we could evenly split that.
I'm good.
I guess I'm gonna step up. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm just gonna take it, I guess.
Are the groups all supposed to go to the forest, or where exactly would you say that they could be?
That was the directive, was to go into the forest and acquire something that's interesting.
What's the most interesting you've ever received?
Ooh, well, I believe it was a staff that when you hit people with it, it makes people turn into a duck.
Nice.
The Mel doesn't laugh, but I'm laughing. Okay.
I believe it was called the
Alright,
quack
well,
stick.
Mel's just gonna take the brownie and walk away. Is anyone?
The tiefling's name.
Kalnier,
What
you're
was
just gonna
it?
start digging into the second brownie.
The tiefling's name is in the chat. Arvesti Droun.
Okay,
Ah, yeah.
Arvesti.
Good, thank you.
Arvesti Droun.
Thank you, Hubjub. Whoop you.
Yes.
But thank you very much.
You're
You
welcome.
did very good.
And this brownie is all sorts of rich. It is sweet. It is decadent. It is everything you could hope for it to be and more.
What are the ingredients in here?
Well, there is chocolate.
You make this yourself.
Yes, I do.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
you
So
got
this.
skill.
Homemade fudge.
Okay. Well, thank you. And then, does Serafina, Aaron, did you want some?
No, thank you.
Okay, I have to ask this. Is access to chocolate a rich thing here, or could a peasant also have chocolate?
I didn't
I
think about
mean,
that.
it's comparable to other, like, to chocolate here. Like, it's, it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's like, people can get it with relative ease.
Okay. I think I got you.
We're not starting a chocolate sales.
Calm down, Willy Wonka.
I have
What
to
did he
consider
say?
it. The Willy Wonka plot line is always
I
there.
should have written down these answers.
I am trying to take notes.
Thank God.
Well, at least
Oh
one
no,
of us is.
I said
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
You better be
Don't
taking
you-
down the notes.
Don't you put this on my shoulders. You're gonna
Oh,
get
no.
disappointed.
This is
He's spoken. He's spoken. Guys,
this is
Make sure
Karen's job.
You're gonna
Someone
get
did none of us
disappointed.
remember anything. It's his fault.
I mean, if do you guys have any other questions? Because I think I've kind of exhausted mine.
One
now.
last question. Do you have rooms to stay here, or do we need to go find a place to stay?
We do have some rooms available.
How much are they?
5 silver a night.
Okay. And... Yeah, that was my last question.
And if there's nothing else, I have things to get back to.
Oh, goodbye.
Of course.
All
I
right.
think we should head out.
Yes. I
Is
do
it
think-
close to like nighttime?
It's evening time at this point.
Okay. Then we may not want to go out into the streets at this time of night.
Do you guys just want to sit here at the tavern? Just I don't know if I'm, but yeah.
We are a group of 6 competent, dangerous people. I think we can handle the city.
Okay.
That's true.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We get ambushed a third time?
Don't jinx us.
Funny you should say that. No, I'm kidding.
You said that out loud?
Well, I mean, there are 9 other groups.
And even if it does happen, it won't happen the 4th time, I'm sure.
So I guess we're gonna go
Can
outside.
Can I just slap a hand over Kalnier's mouth?
Yeah, Kalnier has terrible luck
I don't know, can you reach?
as far as we can see.
Oh, yeah, that's a good- Can I actually reach him?
You reach up and you try to cover his mouth, and your hands just get fudge all over it.
Oh god.
It's all over his beard and everything. He's just like his face is coated with fudge.
Wipe it
Okay,
off on his shirtless chest.
I just realized
Oh, nice.
I just realized that I technically am 5'4" and that he's 6'3", so yeah. I'm just trying to.
I don't know what he put in here, but
Good night.
it's worth it.
Just be quiet.
I'd get ambushed again for another brownie.
Please just be quiet, please.
I mean, hey. 2 ambushes, 2 brownies. I'd take 6 ambushes.
Kalnier. I think
Well,
that's enough.
Can you
Well-
just not put the brownie back in your mouth? If there's any left, just stuff it in your mouth and don't talk.
You can go face
I don't know what I did.
just by yourself.
I mean, if it makes you guys feel any better, we can try to move sneaky.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen, but we can try.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely
So-
gonna happen.
I
Group
guess
stealth
we,
check?
Wait.
we leave.
How far is the scriptorium away from here?
So the scriptorium. Let's go ahead and just go back over to here. So the scriptorium is going to be up. Is in here, in this closed off area. But the shop that you're looking for is going to be up here.
Oh, it's not
Okay.
far.
So,
So
yeah,
we can
it's
make the journey.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I need to zoom in my map. That's my problem. So they said we're looking for burnt parchment and shattered dreams, right?
The smell of that, I think.
So I guess we head out that way.
Closer to the fool's house.
Okay. Well, the fool's house is the scriptorium.
Oh.
So.
Oh my god, were we fooled? Did he fool us?
But,
Just moving.
so as you go looking, you do find that there seems to be a place that is
I think.
you see a sign that simply says the Twilight Archive, and there is in the window you see a bit of candlelight inside.
Do I see a tiefling in that window?
Inside you do see that there appears to be a red tiefling working on something. She is wearing spectacles.
Okay,
Does the door look to be locked?
It seems to be closed.
Oh.
Can we knock?
Sure.
Let me introduce ourselves and I will give the conversation to you, okay?
Well,
I
you
know.
don't really know if the door is locked or unlocked.
So if you once you knock on the door, you'll hear. If you're looking through the window, you'll see that she gets up and walks over to the door and opens it up. Can I help you? Do you need something?
Yes. We have some questions. We got sent here by one of your friends.
One of my friends. No, I don't want an escort tonight.
No, you don't.
Oh.
We have questions, and we would like to ask you questions and pay you in return. A fair deal. Is that something you are interested in?
So you're not
Sister
with the
kind.
agency.
We need
No.
you to translate a rock.
Oh, translate something. I can do that.
Yeah, Hubjub sent us.
Ah, yes. It seems as though you've enjoyed some of his fudge.
It was
Yeah.
delicious.
I'm sure. What is the thing you need translated? Is it gonna be complicated?
Can we come in, please? Would be better if we don't stand out in the open like that.
I suppose.
Yeah, every time we're walking around, we tend to get ambushed.
Well, so you want to bring the ambushers into my place of work?
Do you
Yeah,
have
we can follow.
ambushes already in there?
The only type of ambushes I've ever had in here are not the kind that you might think.
Ah. Well, it sounds like there's no ambushes inside your place. We'll see them coming. Then it won't be an ambush. Then it'll be fair.
Can we get in,
The
please?
phrasing was beautiful.
So good.
Yes, I suppose. And she's gonna hold the door open and allow you to come in. And inside the room, you'll see there's a small table where she seems to be writing, and the desk is meticulously organized. And on the back wall, you see a whole lot of slots for various scrolls, just like big square cubbies that just packed with scrolls.
Hmm.
And Zaya's
Before
gonna
we-
pop her head in and say, "Do you mind if I bring my jackalope in, or should we stay outside?"
It wouldn't be the first time an animal's been in here, so just bring him in.
I'll hold him so he doesn't get into anything.
Right?
Before we start, I have one question. Like
Yeah.
a personal question.
And what is that?
How did someone of your kind achieve such wealth and status?
Well, hey now there.
What's
You
that
know
supposed
where
to
I
mean?
come from. Where I come from, they don't treat us so lightly.
I believe that he means someone, absolutely, someone actually as good as you are.
You don't need to patronize me. I got here
Me?
through my skill and my wit, my knowledge and my expertise.
Where I come from, they throw us into the slums, but
Well, yes, it sounds like you grew up in a terrible place, so...
good for you, but I congratulate you. But really, I'm happy for you. But my friends here have some questions.
I'm gonna silently step up to her and then pull out I guess the stone and kind of show her. Well, actually, right before I do show her, I'll ask her how much do you charge per word or letter. We were told you charge per letter.
I charge per character, and it seems as though there are several on here.
How much would that be?
Well, when do you need the translation by?
If possible, I guess in the morning if you need time.
In the morning.
But you need longer?
Dear. You do on this. Do you not recognize this text? This is
Not
written-
at all.
This is written in Abyssal, and as you know, Abyssal is not a very fun language. It's rather not fun, if I might say. The things that they do with their mouths are a completely different story, but when it comes to actually speaking the language, or learning the language, or writing the language, they were messy.
So how long do you anticipate it taking?
I need at least 3-4 days, upwards of a week. I can rush it if you need it sooner, but if you want, I
And
can
what's the
just-
rush fee?
I'd charge an additional 50% if you need it sooner.
How much it'll take get the rock translated?
I 30 gold.
Damn.
I
I'm gonna
Also,
look.
by the way, this is what the thing looks like.
Let me see. Oh my god. That is not 6 characters.
Well, I mean, that's like the rough
Okay.
idea of what it looks like, but
Yeah.
Cipher.
I only have
Yep.
4 gold.
I
mean,
got
I'm not saying
7.
this out loud, but I only have 4. So
I only have 5.
well, lucky for you, I will not give you the translation until you pay me. So I can translate it, and then when you do get gold, we can work out an arrangement after that.
Is there maybe a service we could provide that instead of gold?
You do payment plans?
I do not do payment plans, and no offense, but you're not my type.
That's not what. Sure. We will get you gold.
Yes.
I guess I'll just
yes.
take the stone back then.
Well, if like I said, if you want, I will translate it, and then when you come back to get the translation, I will take payment then. Sound good?
That's fine. We won't take any rush fees.
Okay. Well,
I mean, you got any like jobs to do? I can clean the dusty scrolls. Need anyone like captured?
with the election
Need
coming up,
anybody ambushed?
everything is kind of
Seems like that's profitable.
Yes, that does tend to be profitable. I suppose if you want to really make yourself useful, there is someone that you could go put some screws on if you have.
I don't got any screws.
You understand what I mean.
Put the bolts on them.
Put the bolts on them.
I ain't got none of those either.
Well,
So what you're saying is we leave this thing here. You're gonna translate it, and we come back with money, and we exchange money and information.
sure.
But who do you need us to break the brake? Oh God, beat the brakes off somebody. How much would that cost? How much is running?
Well,
I'll
there
price a little bit.
is a rather sly water genasi that failed to live up to his payment. I believe he's the owner of the Sandy Glass Bed and Breakfast Incorporated.
I see. Wait, so you translated something for him or something, and he didn't pay you?
No, it wasn't a translation. I purchased a service, and he failed to perform.
I see.
Good to know.
Let's go jump this dude.
He's at the Sandy Glass.
Yes, he's the owner of the Sandy Glass.
Can I insight check this to maybe determine what exactly she's hiding here? I mean, she's obviously hiding something.
Okay,
The exact
sure.
information.
Insight. I'll make it easy for you. Yeah, I was gonna say the DC's 5. Yeah, he's a male escort.
Okay.
That was what she wanted him to do is like male escort
Is
services.
this shunned here? Like buying escorts? Is this shunned in this community?
I don't see why it would be.
Or even illegal?
It's not illegal, certainly not.
Okay. Well,
So we go beat the brakes off him. How much is that in price reduction?
I'll give you 10 gold off.
Sounds fair to me.
50%. That's fair.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
+0. Alright. 19. Oh my god.
You know what? Fine. Fine. If it gets him to... Maybe I can just... If you convince him to come and see me again, except I don't pay him the second time, then sure. Just
Okay.
don't hit his face, and don't hit his jewels. Everything else is fair game.
His jewels. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
What? What if
So
he causes
we sent him 2 year, and we get a 50% discount. That should be doable, right?
I think that's good.
What if he causes us any trouble?
What?
What if he causes us any trouble?
I doubt he would cause you trouble in his own business.
And what was his name again?
Restal Copernicus.
He sounds like a nerd.
Does this like does this look like a, I guess, does she look, I guess, secure enough? Like, I'm wondering if, like, leaving it with her would be okay,
I
or
mean,
if someone might steal it from her.
it seems as though she works with a lot of sensitive documents all the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We are going there. I would say we would send the most charismatic guys in first and try to persuade him. And if that doesn't work, we can try other tactics. Like we have a lot of opportunities here, right?
Oh, also, here's an image of the brownie in question, because I had.
Okay.
I will be right back. My dog wants to go outside.
So, I mean, I guess we can head out. I mean, if there's nothing else to ask, because I think I'm good,
No.
questions-wise. She seems
How's
secure.
how's your charisma doing? Because I only got a +0.
I'm in negative charisma, so I'm gonna be way in the back. If anybody wants to step up.
Do you need that the thing you need translated? Do you just want me to just copy the text down, or do you actually, or am I able to like, hold on to the item itself?
I prefer if you
Need the item
take
better.
the text down.
Sure. And she's gonna take the core initially, and she's gonna like take some parchment and she's gonna roll it over the whole thing, and then she's gonna like tap it, and her hand's gonna glow, and then she's gonna unroll the parchment and it'll have all the text on there, and she's gonna hand it back to you.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna pocket it. Is it possible to add this to my inventory? I forgot to
No,
ask.
it's just that you have it.
Okay, that's
So,
good to know.
but
I guess we'll be back in a few days.
sure. And I suppose I'll know more if you get Restal to. Do
Oh, he'll
his
stop
duty.
by.
Excellent.
Zoom, zoom.
And she's gonna shoo you all out before shutting the door behind you.
She's gonna Serafina's gonna politely get out.
Okay, let me adjust the music here. So, I mean, are you guys all going over to the Sandy Glass B&B?
No, they need to come back over here. Sorry, my mic was off. I turned it off.
Aww.
We need to talk about who's the most charismatic. I'm sitting here going, no, come back, come back. You guys didn't hear me.
I got plenty of persuasion.
I
And
have
reason.
-2.
Mine's
So-
+6.
I think I have good. I have,
+6. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
a winner. We got a winner.
Wait, +6 to charisma?
Yeah,
Dang,
charisma's
yes.
my highest stat.
I think
no,
you should
sorry,
go
it's
first.
+4.
Hang on a
It's
second.
Plus six-
+4.
plus six
+6
to
is my
persuasion.
saving. It's +4. It's
Okay.
+6 to persuasion and deception.
Yeah. So
So
You have a
I have
plus
a
4
plus
on
2.
charisma, and you have proficiency in persuasion.
In persuasion, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a plus 2.
Yeah.
So does anybody else
Nope.
come close that can come with me? Or is it just
No.
gonna be me? Well, it also makes sense. I'm also a genasi. So
And maybe our cleric might be even to help you a little bit or assist you. So I think you should do very well.
I mean, I'm coming with just to beat the brakes off this man.
no, we're gonna talk to him first. You need
Well, I
to go
won't
take
touch
a
his
nap.
face.
Go take a nap.
Nah.
You know,
If you touch him before we give you the say-so, I will shock you so hard your grandchildren will feel it.
Nah.
Bet.
Okay, are we good to head off?
She did say beat the screws
wait.
off him.
Oh no!
before we go,
Put him under
No,
a little
before
bit
we
of
go,
pressure.
We
Before-
don't have to beat him to do it. If you try before we say you can, I will shock you.
He'll be able to walk
Dirty man.
away. A little like
To
persuasion.
unconsciousness. And she
before we
like
go,
sparks her hand.
I do need a minute just to be doing something.
Do we see what you're doing, or?
She kind of sparks her hand at him.
Well,
Well, that's great, you know.
Can I just say, like, say DM, how many people, like, actual citizens are around us, or is it just the party?
Well, I mean, you'll see the occasional person wandering around, but it's
I mean, are, like, other people looking?
no, not really.
Okay, then I'm gonna change.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
Yep. Into let's say an air genasi.
Is this Air Genasi one you've seen before?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it Zaya?
No.
I was gonna say, we could play the part of twins.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna say twins.
I mean,
Zaya
unless you
is
really,
a
really
sand
want to.
genasi.
Oh.
Huh?
Zaya
Yeah,
is
it
a
just
sand
shows-
genasi.
Yeah, this one's just a straight up air genasi.
Okay.
I mean, she said, don't touch the face, don't touch the crown jewels. I can punch him in his stomach
And
at least once.
Not
I think you need to
until
take a
we
step
tell
back.
you. Somebody hold him and do not let him enter until we give a signal.
He can limp.
I am 3 seconds away from just knocking you out.
Yes, somebody else should hold him.
can I just please get this done before we start this quest?
Should I?
Not everything is solved through beating.
That's
well,
what you
if we're gonna
say.
beat up Kalnier, then I guess. Here, let me see.
Besides, I saw
Do we
you
really
cook a
wa-
man alive.
Like,
Well, he startled me.
I'm gonna turn to Zaya and whisper, Do you really want to knock him out? Because I can take a try.
If he tries to interrupt us when we're talking to the guy, yes.
Okay, I'll nod and then kind of just stand not too close, but around the general area of Kalnier. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. And I guess you
So
guys want to
then-
head out, or?
I guess me and Serafina will take a head start.
I'm gonna draw both my guns, but not point at anybody, but keep 3 foot behind everybody else.
No.
This is
Stay, Cal.
crazy.
Stay, Cal.
I'm
Cal?
sitting here out in the open. I'm going with y'all.
No, you're not.
I'm getting at least a snack.
I'll give you a brownie. I'll give you a brownie if you
I won't
sit still.
beat him until y'all say so.
Kalnier.
I'm not bloodthirsty. But if he requires beating, sometimes you just gotta give him a
Yeah,
beating.
no, if he requires it. You kept acting like you were gonna beat him no matter what.
Oh, no. I beat with permission.
Okay.
I am getting a drink, though. If it's overpriced, I'm beating him.
Phrasing.
Seraphina, are you guys coming?
Yes, I'm coming.
Sure.
I'm gonna like stay right next to Zaya.
I will say it's probably a good thing that Kareth is sleeping right now.
Oh yeah.
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 What if it's just a slab, not really a beat?
Seraphina, where are you?
Not yet.
If you see a bar fight that you can end a bar fight. How's that?
What if I wanted to start the bar fight?
If you can do it discreetly, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not very discreet. I don't know if you've looked at me, but...
So I guess we've made it to the Sandy Glass.
Well,
Sandy Glass B&B.
as you go into the Sandy Glass, you see that there's several patrons drinking some booze, and at the bar you see you see this guy. And
He looks disappointing.
I can't even see him.
walking in, he's like
Uh,
walking in. He takes one look at the lot of you walking. And he says, "Whoa, hey, you must be the adventuring types. I can tell by
You
the
got a
dust and
surfboard?
danger aura about you. Name's Restal. Bed soft, breakfast hot, intel's negotiable. If you know what I mean. What can I get for you today?"
I think that's Pernadick.
So that's her type. Alright.
And Zaya's gonna go up to the bar and I guess kind of give him like an up and down, like a quick up and down.
Seraphina is gonna give him a once over.
You just examining the goods? You guys needing some services?
It depends on the kind of services you offer.
Well, I guess it depends on what you're after. Looking for a drink? Looking for a massage? Looking for a bed?
Maybe a quiet place.
I could certainly give you a quiet place, that's for sure.
Possibly a drink of water.
I can do that too. And he's gonna like pull out a
And-
glass and he's gonna like rub his hands together as water just spills out into the glass. And he passes it over to you.
And- Under her breath to Seraphina, she's gonna go, "That was disgusting." And pretend to drink it.
It's okay, look, create water creates pure water, okay? It's pure water.
Well, do we know that that's what he did? He's a water genasi.
He is a water genasi. He is if he's creating water, it's likely to be pure water.
But from his hands?
It's
What else has he been
look,
touching?
it's a gag, it's a trick.
As a genasi, I'm not super impressed.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
You can call it disgusting.
That was a really cool trick, man.
Thank you.
was gonna
Somebody
say,
here
I
has
said
some appreciation
Very
for the talent.
quietly.
Can you
Very
do that with, like,
quietly.
mead?
Yeah,
I can't
mean,
do that with
Zaya
mead,
whispered that
unfortunately.
to
I can only generate pure water. But I do
Oh, it's
got
not
mead
that
on
cool,
tap
man.
if you want some of that. Got some micro brews. I got some,
Yeah.
bigger brands. I do got something from the Lockhorn Mountains if you want something that's a bit more exotic.
What's your cheapest?
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, the cheapest one, I charge a silver piece for a
Okay,
glass
whisper
of mead.
back to Sorry.
I was about
I'm
to
good
say,
with
out of character, no one heard that but Serafina.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, really, like, me
I
and,
whispered
me and
at, and
Zaya
it's
were...
pretty loud in there. I'm guessing that
Yeah.
he wouldn't have been able to hear that.
Yeah, I
It's not
don't
like I
think that
just
they...
said it out.
Yeah, I
On-
don't think that really anyone except for me and Zaya would know what she said
Okay.
in character.
And like to him, it probably looked like we were like whispering about what he was doing in
Yeah.
kind of an impressed manner. I wasn't gonna like. I have high charisma. Why would I botch it here?
Yeah, exactly.
Negging. I don't know.
I mean, he could be into that, but I was like, nobody heard that. I said whispered. We're in a tavern.
Yeah.
Trying to make me bad at my job.
Serafina was gonna be whispering back. Yes, I agree.
So then I guess Zaya's going to prop her elbows up on the counter and like kind of put her chin in her hand and go, so what about that quiet place?
Well, I'm kind of busy at the moment. You'll have to wait your turn. He's gonna give you a wink.
Well, if you think it'll be worth it.
Oh, believe me, I satisfy at least 90% of my clients.
Only 90.
Hey, some of them are just a bit too uptight, you know?
Oh, I certainly understand that. And I said, so I guess we'll kind of wait for him to reach a lull.
Mm-hmm.
Can you break a gold for some mead?
Absolutely, my friend. Looks like you got some something on your beard there.
You got a napkin?
I do got napkins.
I'll
I also
I
got some
love
moist
something
towelettes if
mead.
you're into that sort of thing.
take a moist towelette.
You got it, boss. And he's gonna hand you a moist towelette.
Uh-oh. Where did Memo go?
Anyway, you seem like the talkative type, big guy. There's some rumors of old guild keys circulating again. Stuff that unlocks things people pretend don't exist. Dangerous things. Sexy things. Secret vault out of political blackmail things.
I don't know what a key looks like. I mean, like a key?
Maybe it's like maybe it looks like a key, but I don't know. I'm just hearing rumors and. But I like you, man. You're a cool dude.
Yeah. You're a guy as well. You're definitely a dude.
I appreciate that.
Of course, and I just raised my thing of meat at him.
And Zaya's gonna like kind of whisper behind her hands again while like kind of giving him an up and down to Serafina and go, do you think he's gay?
She's just gonna be whispering back. I think they could be interested in everyone.
True.
So, wait, is this the guy we have to convince?
Yes.
This is the guy that introduced himself as Restal.
Yeah, no, that's all up to you guys. You got this.
We're waiting for him to have a lull.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at a certain point, the bar is gonna start slowing down. All right, last call, everyone. You gotta pay up your tabs unless you're buying more alcohol, and you know, gotta get out of here.
I'll take another thing of mead.
Sure
Just slide
thing.
another silver on the counter.
And after a couple more minutes, the bar starts clearing out. And he goes to try to shoo you out. All right, time's up. Gotta get out of here. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get that beauty sleep, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna push Zaya and Nemo, like both. And I'm gonna push them towards him.
Wait, why Nemo?
Yeah. I have
Not
terrible.
Nemo. Not Nemo.
Oh,
Yeah, Seraphina.
Oh, yeah,
You
right.
push that-
Serafina.
Zaya and
guys-
Firebane, yeah, and Seraphina.
Out of character,
That makes
y'all
more
should
sense.
definitely try to
That
take
makes
that
more
man.
sense.
And Zaya's
Okay.
gonna kind of like pout up at him. I thought we were gonna go somewhere quiet.
I already got some clientele for tonight.
But
So
even
are-
like
Can I
For
do it
example-
now?
you said something about a massage earlier.
That is something I offer, yeah. I can put you on the waiting list if you're interested.
Question: are we the only ones left in here now?
Yes, you guys are currently the only ones in there.
Okay. And how long is this waiting list?
Oh, I'm booked a couple of days out.
How many people are on it?
About 30.
And there's no way you can bump us up? And like she kind of like pouts at him.
I suppose if you want me to. You gotta pay a bit extra, though. Going rate is 30 gold for a night.
And she's gonna kind of look him up and down, and you're worth 40? 30? Whatever it was, 30? 30, yeah.
Hey, I may set the prices, but I set them because I can't have too many people on me.
And she's going to say, or because you can't get any.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You say you have a list.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Is it written down anywhere?
And he's gonna reach behind the counter. He's gonna pull out what looks to be a ledger. All right, tonight I got one Sylvia Hellberg, and that tomorrow morning I got a Rodney Sisyphus. Yes, I got a list.
Can they see the list at all, or does he
Yeah,
kind of
you
have
guys
it
can see
turned
the
away?
list. He's got it's a real list.
Well, can we try to be bumped up the list? Like, can we like try to persuade him? Like,
Sure,
Yeah.
can I roll a persuasion check
sure.
to see if he can bump us up the list?
Can I help?
You both can make separate persuasion checks. If you
Okay.
cast guidance, like he'll know that you're casting guidance.
I'm not gonna cast guidance.
I don't need no guidance. Maybe.
I suppose I could bump you up. We make it quick.
Well, I don't know about quick.
Well,
And
if you
she
want,
kind
if
of
you
like-
want it, if you want me to take my time, well, that's gonna take some. I gotta make sure that I'm satisfying the people that booked in advance.
I appreciate your business ethic.
But if you
And then
are-
I'm
if you-
going to say,
here's what I could do for you, because you look like the sort of people that need some information, maybe. If you
We
want some
can use
information,
some.
I could do that.
I wouldn't mind that, but I wanted to let you know also that there's been some rumors that you haven't been satisfying customers.
Oh,
So I thought I would come check you out just to see.
well, Rumors are like sunscreen. You spread too much of it, you end up just feeling all oily and grimy.
I don't know. This friend says that.
But it protects you from the sun's harmful rays.
Yeah, it does, but then you don't get a sweet tan.
Wait, he's still in the bed and
Kalnier
breakfast?
should be outside.
Yeah.
Now, Kalnier was just hanging out there, like...
I'm drinking.
Oh.
It's like, I'm gonna lean on the other side of Zaya and kind of like do the staring thing at him with the fingers where, you know, you point at yourself. Kind of like reminding him if he doesn't be quiet, he gets to take
Just
a nap.
trying to have a conversation with the dude.
Wait, you're gonna be leaning on the opposite side of me?
Like, I'm leaning back so that hopefully, you know, he can't see what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say to him that I can't remember his name. I hate names.
Restal?
Thank you. And say, we can let you know who told us this, so you can maybe fix her perception.
Oh yeah, who was it?
Well, I can't just tell you.
Well...
What are you going to give me for the information?
Again, we could trade information if you want to trade information.
All right.
Look, secrets are like exes. Everyone's got a few, but most are better left buried.
Fucking go.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's wisdom in that.
Oh, so good.
So, what has been the most interesting bit of gossip that's come through?
Yes, please tell us.
Well, I mean, I thought I gave you a pretty juicy tidbit there.
Well, you got a little interrupted with everybody. You mentioned something about keys.
Yeah?
Any more detail than that?
Well, considering the election's coming up, he figured that was a pretty juicy tidbit.
But what are the keys?
Who knows? Seems like it's good for blackmail if you're look for that.
Blackmail's always helpful.
Yes, it is. Especially in... well...
And does he have any other information about these guild keys?
Nope.
Okay.
He does have other relevant information to the party if you ask him questions, because he is a
I just wanted to make
source
sure
of
that was
information.
I just wanted to make sure that was the end of that
Yeah. You can ask him other questions.
section. We've also been hearing about a mysterious Aesir that has bright blue eyes.
Oh, and Azamar?
They say... Thank you.
Azamar is all over the place. Is there like a specific one?
This one, they said that he's apparently anybody that he feels has wronged him ends up dead. Like, he just has to touch them and they end up dead.
Oh, that scarred Azamar? Tall, moody,
Yes.
smells like old thunderclouds and bad decisions?
Most likely, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He passed through here, wouldn't make eye contact, but I felt it. Real broody. 9 out of 10 minutes.
What could he have done to make it 10?
Well, if he was just an asshole, like, granted he didn't tip at all, but, you know, at least he was kind of cordial a little bit.
Well, that's just rude.
Was there a name for this person?
Oh, I didn't get his name. The dude was real dodgy.
Oh,
Was he
But
with anyone else?
he was hanging out with he was hanging out with somebody. She was like, I don't know, man. I think her name was like Truth Telta or something like that.
truth told.
Real scary looking girl though. She was like terrifying.
How many out of 10?
Oh, I have 10 out of 10 on with her. Like she's
Oh,
like fine, if you know what I'm saying. She's hot, but like scary hot. You know what I mean?
did you tip?
Oh yeah, she did. She tipped.
Was
What?
I'm sorry, I don't really mean to pry, but was she like human? What would you say that she looked like?
Well, she kind of looked like a tiefling, but didn't really have like the aspects of a tiefling. You know what I mean?
Oh yes. Yes, I do understand that.
No, what do you mean?
Like tieflings have like the horns and long ears and everything. She had neither of those things. She had the red skin though.
Hmm. So, it's only tiefling for you. They have horns and red
Look,
eyes.
I'm just
and
saying
way
that's
to
like
the temple.
you got horns, you got a tail, you got them long ears, but she looked more like she was human.
Human but with red skin.
Interesting.
Namel is gonna step up to him. Did she have any fiery aspects to her?
I mean, her personality was fiery for sure.
Thank you. Okay.
And have you heard anything about any assassinations recently?
Well, there's assassinations all the time. Is there like a specific one you're concerned with?
Well, we know for a fact that there are quite a few numbers of mercenaries out right now.
Yeah, yeah, there are.
And they mentioned that they go different places to get notes and assignments. And I was just wondering if you saw any of that kind of activity at your place.
That sounds like some secret agent stuff right there.
Very secret agent.
Oh, well, I'm sure that does happen here, but I don't really catch whole lot of glimpses of it. I guess it kind of makes sense if they're trying to be secret about it, that they don't want people noticing.
Have you heard any rumors about Hold on, give me a second. It's like we get to this part and my mind blanks. Have you heard any rumors about, with the elections coming, any movement from Stonecall?
Stonecall? They're way the hell out there, man. But I guess it would make sense because they don't really like Rishali. It makes sense if they
Have you had any? Do you think you've had any people visit your B&B from Stonecall?
Oh yeah, we get a lot of visitors from Stonecall. That's that happens all the time, but they're more tourists than anything.
That's a little surprising. Most of them hate anybody that's not human.
That tends to be a lot more of the government type of people. You got a lot of more of the open-minded folks that are from Stonecall that come down here.
Does he seem like he's lying or?
You can insight check him.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, he seems like he's telling the truth. From what you can tell.
Has a Himothy and Parrish stopped by at all recently?
Oh, no, nobody with those kinds of names.
Dang. Hopefully they made it back.
Have you encountered a guy named Himothy in Parish?
Yeah, Honest Timothy, Promising Parrish.
Sounds like some good
Great
names
guys.
for some good dudes.
Hey, they're good dudes now.
Good. That makes me happy. You know, people always need a second chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amen.
Did any of the other adventuring parties stop through here?
I'm sure some of them did.
Have you seen any in the past few days?
No, not really.
When was the last time that you saw them?
Oh, about 5 days ago.
That sounds about right.
Well, if there's nothing else, like I really do gotta close up shop here. So, sorry, but I gotta kick you out.
Did you not want the information in return?
That we
Well,
have?
I mean, seems like you're gonna withhold it from me anyway, so I'm just gonna
No.
cut my losses.
I was gonna see if you wanted to maybe visit her.
Well, like I said, I got another appointment tonight. I gotta get going. So if you know who it is, let me know.
That would require me to remember a name. Stop it.
It actually is
It's in chat.
I know,
Yeah.
I was going to go find it.
Arvesti Droun.
Oh, Arvesti. Look. Thing with her. Look, I brought the imported salts. I lit the moonlight candles. I even moisturized, okay? But look, somewhere between the neck rub and the water harpist encore, I just freaked out and vaporized the vintage scroll with my panic sweat. She said she wanted vulnerability, but apparently not too much vulnerability, you know?
Oh, yes, I do know that, unfortunately.
If she came to you here, would you be willing to maybe give her a do-over?
Yeah, as long as we
After
got
all,
the expectations clear and up front, I am happy to do her over again.
Free of charge this time since she didn't get what she wanted last time?
No, that's kind of pushing the envelope, but I suppose
you
I could
did
make it
say
work.
about giving people second chances, after all.
Yeah. I suppose I could make it work.
All right, well, let her know. Thank you for being so understanding.
Yes, thank you very much.
Of course.
You should make house calls.
Oh, I do.
And what
What?
a wonderful bed and what a wonderful bed and breakfast that you do have.
Well, I appreciate it. I built it up myself.
We'll send anybody that we can think of might like it your way.
Sounds great.
And then I guess we'll leave since,
Stay supple.
I plan on it.
Yeah. I imagine Aaron watching the outside the whole time, not listening to this. And the first thing he's gonna ask is, what did you guys talk about and were we successful?
We were successful. He will
Yes.
let her come visit and redo everything with whatever they
Yes.
had in mind.
You
For
know
free.
what? That's perfect, and I think that's all I need to know.
We got some information about some things. The
Yes.
guy that's hunting us has a girlfriend. Or a
That's
friend.
feisty.
Just a girl. That looks like a tiefling, but he thinks isn't.
All right, yeah, I've heard that. I remember that. That was interesting.
He hasn't heard anything about the little assassin groups, though. But I'm guessing it's pretty late by now.
Do we have enough now to pay the translator 15 gold?
I can.
Hi.
I mean, I've got.
Well,
I got 7.
she's not expecting payment until the translation's done. So you guys, like I said, you guys have time to get payment.
How?
No, I was just wondering if we would have enough now.
We had
I mean, I
enough
only have
before,
4 gold.
actually. I just didn't say how much I had. But as
So
far
how
as I
much-
know, that we have enough.
How much you got?
I have 17 gold and 37 silver. Now, am I paying for
I
the whole
only-
translation? No.
Probably
But
not.
we,
I only have 4 gold.
I only have 5. Wait, no, actually, I do have 4.
Warden, now that we're in Rishali, that we're back in, I guess, the city, can we... I'm assuming now that it's nighttime we can't, but in the morning, could we trade or
Yeah,
sell any
absolutely.
of our items?
Yeah.
Where would we do that, I guess?
Glass carousel. This is
Glass
this is the
Anywhere
merchant
in
area.
this. Yeah, we're about to go through like all the market stalls.
Okay, so I guess, I mean, is it too late to do that, or...
Yeah, no, everything's closed.
Okay.
But for the
okay.
sake of making it nice and easy, let me look up the prices for the equipment, and then we'll just go ahead and wrap down the stream. But let me get your prices for stuff.
Okay.
So for the short swords, they are 10 gold apiece. So you would have gotten. So how many of the bandits were there? There was 5 bandits in total.
Or E.
Yes, I think so.
Okay,
A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that would be 10 short swords. That's 100 gold.
And then there's crossbows.
The
I kept
hand
one, though.
crossbow.
I did too.
I'm gonna say you get 15 per for the hand crossbows.
So about 45.
So
3. There's 3 because I think 2 of us are keeping some.
So 45.
yeah, so an additional 75.
75.
Or sorry, 45. Additional 45.
What about for the poison daggers?
Those were daggers coated in poison. They are not poison daggers.
I also kept one of those as a backup.
Of the daggers?
Yes.
Okay, so it would
Because
be...
I fight with.
In
I
total,
could
it would
fight
be
with them.
135 gold.
For the daggers or overall?
For all of it.
Oh, overall.
That's not bad.
Well, that was 145, but okay.
So, well, you know, because someone said they were keeping one of the daggers, so...
Yes, I'm keeping one of them. As a backup, just in case.
Alright.
You never know.
So, after this, are you guys doing anything, or are you simply going back to the Adventurers Guild?
I think we would go back to the Adventurers Guild and.
Should we stop
Yeah, I
by and tell her that she needs to make her way back to the B&B, or?
Well, he's busy tonight anyway.
Well, yeah, but like,
And
Yeah.
she's probably either working on the translation or asleep. It's late.
I figured she needs to see him before we get our discount.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we can tell her like tomorrow after we've slept.
In the morning.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can tell her.
I mean, you guys did talking. You guys say that's the best way to go.
Well, I mean, nothing would come of it if we told her now. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, we can just
Makes
tell her in the.
sense.
And I don't want to bug her and interrupt her when she's like in the middle of the, you know, the translation, or make her angry at us so she takes back the discount.
Yeah, let's have a strong drink and a good nap.
And I know, DM, you said you wanted to wrap the session.
Yep, it seems like there's not much else you guys are looking to do, unless you guys do have something you want to do.
Nope, not for me.
Getting drunk.
Everything's closed right now.
I mean, what else could we do, I guess, if we did?
You guys can tell me what you want to do, but, you know, I've given you guys information. It seems like this is a good place to stop. You are waiting for stuff to happen. You're waiting for, you know, it's not, you could try to go barge down some doors, but that's going to cause a whole lot of other problems.
Nope.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think that we're good for today.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here. For those of you that stopped by, thanks for showing up and saying hi. We're going to go ahead and raid a channel. Taking a look at it, we're going to go ahead and raid the Czar of Game Knowledge. So, go ahead and stick around, and we're going to go check them out. So, peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.